Joker Folie Deux can barely hold a tune. Todd Phillips' new Joker sequel is a pitchy mess that wants to explore what happens when villains become folk heroes. Despite its lack of a Batman, the public's exhaustion with comic book movies, and a story that often felt overly imitative of Martin Scorsese's work, Todd Phillips' 2019 Joker was a certified hit whose box office success and 2 Oscar wins all but ensured that there would be a sequel. Folie Deux, Phillips' new musical Joker follow-up, feels like it knows exactly how ready people were to buy into the first film's dark power fantasy. Folie Deux remembers the way theatergoers could see Joker's Arthur Fleck as a disaffected victim of the system driven to murder by a deeply broken society. But rather than trying to find more meaning in the Joker's madness, Folie Deux brings the metaphorical house lights up to take a much more negatively critical look at its central anti-villain and the culture of hero worship. It's a solid enough pitch that could have made for an interesting comic series. But as a movie, Folie Deux is an off-key mess that barely manages to express its handful of good ideas. Joker, Folie Deux continues the story of failed comedian Arthur Fleck, Joaquin Phoenix, the most infamous inmate in Gotham City's Arkham Asylum. After 2 years of being locked up and systematically abused by Arkham's squad of guards led by Jackie Sullivan, Gleeson, Arthur has become an unsmiling, even more gaunt shell of his former self. Though people finally want to hear Arthur tell jokes, it's hard for him to crack wise knowing that District Attorney Harvey Dent, Lawtey, will be pushing for the death penalty at his upcoming trial. But as much as Arthur might want to dwell on his fate in quiet solitude, the Joker's celebrity makes it impossible for him to ever have a moment of peace. After Joker and its framing of Arthur as a murderous folk hero, Folie Deux feels like Phillips stepping back to present him as a man grappling with what it really means to have given birth to a burgeoning movement built on ideas he doesn't necessarily embody. Everyone saw Arthur, in clown makeup, shoot a late-night talk show host on national television, a key moment from Joker cleverly recounted in Folie Deux's opening animated short set to me and my shadow. For many people, that shot solidified the Joker as a concept who spoke to their own frustrations with the very same kind of systems that failed Arthur. On its face, casting Lady Gaga to sing Hollywood standards as one of the most iconic and subversive characters DC has ever churched out was a brilliant decision. But Gaga's Lee is largely relegated to the periphery of Folie Doux's story in a way that makes it feel like Phillips doesn't really know what to do with her outside of letting her upstage Phoenix's Joker in a number of musical fantasy sequences. They're also over almost as soon as they've begun. Then, the movie drops you right back into Arthur's bleak reality from which there never seem to be any viable routes of escape. If Joker was a dark comedy, then Folie Deux is its dreary, tragic twin with a frown stuck on its face. It's a sour note for this franchise to end on, but a great reminder that, eventually, all comedians bomb.
Well, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts? Please let us know on the comment section below. Whose celebrity do you want us to feature next? Thank you for watching FASN News Channel.